Hey everybody, I am your host Chris, K-R-I-S, and today I am making a vlog on my top 5 favorite video games I have yet to play. So what this means is games I love for one reason or another. Maybe I seen videos of them, or a friend played them, or whatever else over the years, and I never got to really get my hands on it myself. Or maybe I just heard about the amazing reputation the games have, and I know it would suit me to a T, but I still haven't gotten my muddy little grips on it. Yeah. So let's stop the delaying and start off with number 5. Number 5 is Bloodborne. Bloodborne is a PlayStation 4 exclusive, a console I do not own, and as a lover of Dark Souls, who has Dark Souls as my favorite PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 game in that era, not getting to play the game that is supposed to surpass all the other Souls games, it hurts, dude. It really hurts. And I'm going to get to do it eventually, sooner than all the other games. That's why it's at the ass end of this list. But yeah, Bloodborne, I wanna explore that gothic world. I wanna put my sword in the foul, demonic werewolf beasts. You know, I wanna blow a load in somebody's face. I wanna have a lot of fun. And I've seen people play it. I haven't seen the entire game, but from what I've seen, it looks like it's a blast, man. Every game that's come out in the last 5 years, that's my number 1. I just wish I could play it someday. But for now, let's move on to number 4. Number 4, this is also second last on the list, mainly because I will probably never get to play it. It is Ninja Gaiden Black on the Xbox original, because I don't plan on getting myself an Xbox original. I don't plan on getting it because I don't care for Xbox games in general. I'm not buying that console just for one game. So that's a game that has kind of been re-released in kind of altered versions and had crappy sequels. Basically, everything I've heard about this game is that Ninja Gaiden Black is one of the greatest games ever made for hack and slash fans, and every other release of Ninja Gaiden stigma or whatever afterwards it pales in comparison. And I want to play the holy grail, the godsend of all the Ninja Gaiden Black games, the original. You know, I want to play that original Ninja Gaiden Black, and I can't because it's only on the original Xbox. So I'm gonna have to settle for the garbage, or I'm gonna have to go get an NES. Or an NES emulator and play the first 2 games back in the old days, back in the time before the 3D models and stuff. But yeah, as far as that goes, that's probably the only game on this list I will never get to play unless I get an Xbox original someday. Such a stupid name, Xbox One. What the hell? Anyway, number 3. The third game on my list is a game I am for sure to play at some point. I cannot wait to get my hands on. I'm going to spend hours upon hours playing it. It is Persona 4. Maybe Persona 4 Golden. I'm going to hold out. I'm going to get me a PlayStation TV, hook it up to my monitor, my sexy monitor. I love you so much. And I'm going to play me some Persona 4 Golden. I could get, you know, Persona 4 original vanilla on my PlayStation 2, but I want that 1080p resolution, dude. And I want those extra features. I don't care if that Marie character is annoying. I don't give a rat's ass. I don't care if GA's voice actress kind of sucks. I want all of it. I want the prettiness, and I want all the extra goodies, you know. And I will get it. Persona 4. Before the end of 2018, Persona 4. I'm gonna have beaten it. Hell yeah. As a big fan of Persona 3 FES, god, that game's amazing. You know, it's one of my favorite PS2 games of all time, and I haven't played. I didn't get to play Persona 3 until maybe 2013, 2014, years after PS2 was just done with, and after I had moved on to the current generation consoles at that point. So you know, I'm not worried that it'll feel dated. I'm not worried that it will not live up to the hype. At least in terms of, I'm not expecting it to be as good as 3, because, you know, I feel Persona might be one of those games that whichever one you play first might be your favorite. But I'm not expecting it to be as good as 3 or for me to love it as much as 3. But I am expecting to come away from that game and going, that was another quality JRPG. And that was a great Persona game. So, yeah. Persona 3 is my... Persona 4 is my number 3. Okay, number 2 is a bit of a cheat. In fact, it's a total cheat because I played the game. In fact, I own the game. It is installed on my PlayStation 3 for like 3 years now. Alondra on the PlayStation 1. The reason it's on this list though is because I haven't played over an hour of it. And I've loved that game ever since I first witnessed it back in 2000 or something. Let me give you a bit of backstory on this game. This is actually really cool. So the year is 2000. The new millennium is upon us, right? Oh. So I go downtown to Hollywood, the store that used to sell vitamin games and VHS. And I'm there with like 10 pounds, 10 euro. I'm not sure which one was which at that point. But I'm looking around and I'm looking at all these games. And I come across this game called Alondra. And it was like dirt cheap. It was the cheapest game in the store. It was like €3 or £3. People were like, take it, get out, I don't want it, you know? It was the only copy there, €3. I'm looking at it and I'm like, this looks interesting, but why is it so cheap? It can't be any good if it's this cheap. You know what? I'm gonna put it back. I'm not gonna play it. No, instead I'm gonna get this over here. I picked up Mickey Mouse Wild Adventure or something, and I think I bought Death Trap Dungeon at the same time. One of the worst games I've ever played. Seriously, terrible. So I get those 2 games, Mickey Mouse Wild Adventure and Death Trap Dungeon. I go home. Death Trap Dungeon, garbage, don't touch it, trash. Mickey Mouse, really good game, really fun. Side-scrolling game, sometimes 3D, pretty hard, I never beat it. I think it's a solid, fine addition to anybody's PlayStation 1 collection. But then, about 3 hours after I get home and I'm playing these games, my best friend at the time comes in the door, and he's like, hey Chris, I've just been to Hollywood and I bought a brand new game for dirt cheap. And I immediately said to myself, that's going to be that Alondra game, isn't it? And he goes, look at this, it's called Alondra. And I looked at it and I was like, the coincidence, how the hell did this happen? So he fires it up and he's playing it and I'm sitting there like this. Alright, I love this game, I want this game, give it to me now. And he didn't, but he played it for himself. Turns out, pretty difficult game. He got stuck on some nightmare mission. I watched him play it, and I don't think he ever beat it. And we stopped hanging out long before I could find out. But years passed by, and I'm like, I want to buy me Alondra. Check the PS Store, it's right there. Downloaded it. But because it's a JRPG, and not JRPG, but because, well, it's a Japanese role-playing game. It's just not turn-based. But because it's a difficult game and it's so long, I don't have time to play long games anymore, which will lead into number 1. So I haven't gotten a chance to play it. But one day I plan on doing a playthrough of it as an excuse to sit there for 60 hours and go through. So Alondra, my number 2 game, I am dying to play. And it hurts my soul. It's like, it's right there. It's less than 5 feet from me. And I have never played it. And I will do it sometime soon, hopefully. So, that is my number 2. Let's do a little recap before we go on to the main course, the number 1. We got Ninja Gaiden Black. No, sorry. We got Bloodborne at number 5, Ninja Gaiden Black, Persona 4, and Alondra. I don't even know if I'm saying that game's name right. But, finally, here we go. Number 1. Number 1 on the list of games I've never played that I am dying to play is a bit of a weird one to be, but through pure reputation and my own burning desire to play a very long JRPG turn-based game, if this list didn't give that away already. Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI is a game I've heard nothing but good things about. A game that I have literally played less than 20 seconds of in a friend's house. And what's weird about that is I have the box, the Final Fantasy VI, not the game, not even the cover, just the plastic box it came in. It is actually my Digimon World box, because I was in a friend's house, the guy who owned the game, and his little brother was very annoying and stuff. So he takes my Digimon box and he's like looking at it. He's just like, where's it at? Where's my Digimon box at, man? Okay, you know what? Oh, is that it? Is that it? Did I find it? Oh no, it's Dino Crisis. Well, close enough. That's dusty as hell. Look how dusty that is. That's fine. Do you know what? I get asked why do I download everything? Why do I use emulators? Because I'm a pig. You know, I don't want 100 games in my room looking like this. But he's looking at my Digimon World box, right? He's like, Chris, I'm gonna smash this over his head. I'll give you my Final Fantasy VI box to put your game in, but I'm gonna smash this box over his head. And the little brother goes, what? And he just goes, bang! Smash everywhere. It was crazy. And he gives me Final Fantasy VI box, and I was like, whatever. I didn't care about the game. I don't like the graphics. I still don't like the graphics. I don't care for that 2D stuff. It looks a little weird when they're kind of like pixels going like sideways, going you know, I don't like that. But after years of hearing that it's like probably the best Final Fantasy game ever from the fandom, and me dying to play an actual quality Final Fantasy again. Everybody knows the dry spell Final Fantasy has been through, and I don't want to play a bad game like freaking 10-2 again. I don't want to play mediocre games or it's all right. Final Fantasy 15. I want to play a game that's gonna blow me away. So Final Fantasy 16 to be that game. I cannot wait. I will get to that game eventually, hopefully. But that is my #1 game I have never played, and hopefully every single game on this list at some point or another will be played and completed by me. No, I'm not making videos on all of them. I'm just saying, you know, in my own time, I want to be able to say I beat every game in this list and come away a happier gamer, except for Ninja Gaiden Black, because I ain't buying an Xbox One. All right. So, see y'all later. Enjoy your night. I have been your host, Chris, K-R-I-S. If you spell it CH, you are an idiot, and you are just a victim of the generic crap that parents have, and it shows the blandness that is humanity when everybody's name's CH. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want. YouTube is dead, who cares? And I'm bitter. And if you really like my content and you super want to support me, then make an account on Patreon for as little as $1. And you will get access to some exclusive vlogs and little video clips I'm going to be uploading there. And you will basically be helping support this channel like no other. So consider it, and I will see you later. And enjoy your night. If you don't, that's not really my fault, but I hope you have a good one. Bye bye. I love you. Please, I love you.